People get amazed on how accurate my predictions are, the timing, the rituals that I recommend. So my friend messaged me and asked, and I said, like, I have an app for that. I put all my time, place of birth, and then it gives me the rituals and the remedies and also the prediction. How easy is that? It's available here. Okay, Aquarius, let's see what you guys have for me. We're going to do a very special reading because we're doing your tarot together with astrology. So I have here your chart, also in my desktop. So I have two desktop version. But before I start, let me just give a brief, explanation on what's about to happen. October 14 is the eclipse. That's why we're looking at the prediction in the next 3 months. Because normally that's how the energies can affect us. Okay? The app that you guys have just seen, you just need to put your time, place of birth. It has both sidereal and Western astrology for people who follow Western. I do sidereal Vedic, okay? You put your time, place of birth. It is free to download and free, of course, birth chart interpretation. I use this every day. Every day. I look at the planets here. Eclipse, retrograde, all those information are here. Rituals, it's here. Horoscope, it's here. Okay. You don't even need me once you have the app. Okay. So that's that one. And then, before I forget, since it is the eclipse, this bracelet right here that we have thousands have sold already for this one. 100 a day we make this. It's tiring, but we gotta do it. It's free. Finally, it's free. You can get it for the first 30. Who's gonna be purchasing any of our Infinite Fortune collection? So these are Infinite Fortune. I'll tell you more why fortune is what we're manifesting. This is a dream. You get this for free. We ship internationally more than 80 countries. And then US, it's free shipping in the US. Okay. So let's begin here for the aqua. When I talk about or read the astrology part here in the app, it is based on the ascendant and moon sign, and they ask me why. Because the sun is irrelevant. You cannot see the prediction from the sun, from Surya. We look at it from the lagna or the moon chandra. Sun irrelevant. Okay? Useless. Nothing. You can't see through it because it's not the body, it's the soul. You can see the soul, but you're not yet dead, right? Because you're watching me, So then we need to look at the body. With tarot, you can watch this however you see fit because this is not in any right or any textbook. There is no textbook that says that this is astrology. No, no, it's just cards. Okay? It's a divination card, a tool. This is a tool, but this is a tool from the divine that is telling us what the stars are. The difference is astrology tells the time, when is it happening, and only sidereal Vedic astrology predicts time. Because we do Vimshatari Dasha, we have so much Dasha system that we really look to the minute, to the hour, to the month. That's the difference. Okay? So Aqua, Ascendant, or Moon, I'm gonna go where probably you're just gonna get upset, so don't get triggered. If you are a Moon in Aquarius, before I even go to the eclipse, it is your Sadasadu. The time where you feel giving up because it is stressful. It's stressful because there's a lot of pressure because the malefic planet Saturn is in your moon sign. So you got to be careful with regards to what you do. Don't make big brash decisions here. Yeah. Don't make. Not the best time. But going back to the eclipse is happening in your 8th house and 9th house. Because I'm looking at it from Virgo and Libra because it's happening in Chitra Nakshatra and Chitra goes from Virgo to Libra. So I see it from both houses. 8th house is the house of accidents. 8th house is taxes, death and rebirth, spiritual transformation. Anything before the 8th house is because this is going towards your spirituality. This is where it gets cleansed. That's why it's a death. You can't take your 7th house, your marriage, your relationship. You can't. You can't take your kids' 5th house. No, you can't. No, you can only once you go to the 8th. It's your new beginning into the afterlife, basically. I'm not saying that you're gonna go to the afterlife, but what I'm seeing here is a spiritual transformation. In the next 3 months, you gotta be watchful of your taxes. Can be inheritance can be affected, meaning people from others. Insurance, you gotta look after that. Okay. Now, if you have a business, this is the time where you may get sudden earnings. Okay. Like if your business is stagnant, it's gonna remove the stagnation of how you make money, but this is for an entrepreneur, and then you're gonna get some sort of like income. So it's good time. That's why it's good. Now, when you look at it from the ninth house, I'm seeing here where your faith, education, bank transaction can be affected, right? So if you're writing a check, be careful. If you're using your credit card, be careful because what that will show is like a like someone use your credit card, like swipe it and stuff like that. So you gotta be careful on that one. Bank institution. The relationship with the father can be strained also, or father figure. What I mean by that is, like, you have Mars also in your ninth house. Aggression from a guru can come, meaning if you are, let's just say you have someone that you follow, you feel like this person doesn't want you at all, want to be left alone. Because here it's just showing like you have this drive, you want to do things in your education, and you may hit some road bumps with the people that you expect, that they're gonna teach you. Okay, they're supposed to teach you, but they're not gonna teach you. So this is like closing doors from regards to having a guru, because you will feel right now it's like, oh, I'm just alone in my situation, and nobody who really wants to help you. Okay. You may feel that. Now, think of the eighth house as the house of occult. Okay. So during the eclipse in the 14, and already I'm explaining here what you can do and don't do. The rituals are here, guys, in the app. Okay. So one thing I've shared to everyone already, like this is a scarf, it's not a robe or a cloak, is to cover yourself from the eclipse. Okay. So you will never expose, and that's a big no-no. I don't care what practices, but because in the West they like to look at it like it's an amusement. So but this is not a cloak. So you gotta cover yourself with a veil, and it has to be black or dark blue. Okay. To reduce the malefic effect of the eclipse, in case you're going out, but you would stay indoors. You never expose yourself. Never. It's not a good energy. Okay. So since it's in the eighth house, and if you believe in the occult, the mystic knowledge, then this is the time. You smudge, you cleanse, you do your rituals, your prayers, your mantra, to connect to the divine, to God. So this is the best time to use crystals. That's why I highly suggest for the Aquarius over here. But I suggest, of course, the obsidian. But this one is free. Okay. During the time, of course, the next 3 months, you gotta wear this. Okay. And the whole masterclass is free in the description box on how to use it to ward off negativity. Okay. Now I've already explained this also. Is that think of it this way. I'm bringing you to the gym to get fit and healthy. But if you're just looking at the equipment and you're not doing anything, it's not going to help you. So, you having this knowledge, and I'm recommending things like, for example, the veil, and you're just going to look at it and you're not going to do it, then it's useless. So, don't even bother. Don't even bother. Okay? Because then it's half, it's half there, but not really, so you won't see results. So people who already have like an inclination, it's like, oh, it's not gonna work. Don't even try. I mean, it's a waste of your time to watch this video. It takes 30 days for the citrine to start helping you with your finances. The movement of Saturn, once it goes direct, because it's in retrograde right now, you will see a delay in your finances. So citrine would be a good way for you to bring this. Now, after November, here's what's good. Like November, December, and then moving on from 18 months from that, you will see significant gains. There may be delay, but I've seen some people with Rahu, who is born in their natal chart, with Rahu in the second, bring so much wealth. So much wealth. I don't know what your dasha and Narta dasha, but I've seen it. I've seen it. We're talking about multi-million. They started with multi-million business. I'm not gonna name the celebrity, but now a billionaire celebrity. Okay. Has issue though with family. Not so good issue with the family, because Rahu in the second brings issues with the family, deception basically. But they're wealthy. Ooh, look at that. Told you. Gotta be careful, Aqua. I'm not popular to give good readings, and they always complain. And then I say, your life is gonna be so amazing. You're gonna be so rich and so wealthy. Are you okay now? Is that what you wanna hear from me? Is just to satisfy and make you feel good? No, that's not my thing here. I'm here to deliver the news, recommend you, meaning news, meaning in astrology, the horoscope, and recommend you things that you can do. If you are stressed with the moon in Aqua, you gotta do your how do you call this? Like not hiking, but you gotta walk fast. You gotta go in 8 circles when you're stressed. Like, but don't get dizzy. Make sure it's a big 8. Okay, but it's not a marathon. That's a different remedy. Okay, but you gotta do your walking in the afternoon, sunset. Okay, before sunrise also. If you're gonna do your walking, I do that every morning. I do my walks every morning, and then also at the end of the day, to remedy Saturn. Mm-hmm. And I do have a good placement of Saturn. I'm even not remedying it. I'm just practicing what Saturn would want me to do. You're ruled by Saturn. You better do it. Ten of Swords over here. It's not always crystal. Some people cannot get the crystal. Okay, so walk. It's free. But you won't listen. I know that. You're just gonna watch me today and forget about what I said. It's okay. It's okay. But I'm still gonna continue what I'm doing. Ten of Swords over here. Some people will pick it up. Endings and beginning. This is not gonna be a good time for you to make any kind of decision. Be conservative, the tarot is saying. The Ten of Swords, what is good? All the pain and suffering is done. You've experienced it. Name it, you've experienced it. From issues with relationship, issues at work, everything. But after all is done, there's only one way where the Aqua is gonna go. Going up. It's done. Nothing more. There's no 11 of Swords. So time for you to rise up. It's a time for you to celebrate. Because you have endured all those challenges. You're here, aren't you? Mm. So manifest wealth. I put the link in the corner of this video. And also the app. Make sure you check it out so you know your rituals on your personal level. It's in the comments and in the description box below. I can bring you to the gym, but you would have to do the workout. I'll see you guys again.